Hello everyone, Darren here. Got another map awareness video for you today. This one has no specific lesson, otherwise, I mean, it's basically just it's just a basically general awareness video. This covers everything from being aware of your own situation to map awareness in terms of the enemy and placement, and even to knowledge and awareness of paths available to you. Just generally awareness overall. Um, but anyway, we are on Sand River. If I remember the name of this map correctly, I should remember it completely by heart by now after seeing it for like 6 months. But we're going to go middle. I'm in the Bat Chat, a vehicle that contrary to this performance, do not play enough to actually deserve the performance that I got in this game. But post 6.0, it does feel like it's suited to me a little bit better. So anyway, I go to the middle ridge because this is kind of like my normal favorite spot to go here too, and trying to get some early spots, early shots, just the general usual stuff that I like to try and get if I'm trying to 3-market tank, and usually I'm comfortable going here. You see that I got some really nice shots as well as a really good spot assist on the E5, who just, I guess, gave up right there in the middle of nowhere. And seeing that I got 1482 in spot assist, I assumed I was pressing my luck and immediately backed down, thinking that I have been exposed way too long. But as you can see, I'm unspotted, and I'm now just going to try and farm things. Now, I was aware of the fact that it was a tank destroyer below me, so I was trying to do what I could to remain unspotted. Right there, you saw me, and I have to say, this video is taken from a live stream, so there is no sound, because I was talking. But at that moment, I decided to reload, and that, as usual, luck will have it for me, is when a lot of vehicles pop up in the open, exposed for me to shoot, and just I got really frustrated about that because it always happens when I'm in an autoloader. So here I am. I'm aware of the fact that I'm being targeted by those guys up there on the thing. I'm spotted. I'm trying to use the little rock ledge there to try and hide my vehicle. I managed to miraculously bounce a shot from the whatever it is. It was big enough to almost hit me for 455, but seeing that a light tank was coming up on my right side, I ducked down, preparing to receive a shot from the left side that I'm aiming at right now, the western side of the map. And the light tank moved away. I became unspotted, and now I'm just kind of sitting here, positioned to quickly make a quick getaway if things went south, and just trying to bide my time, look for an opportunity. So the communication wheel is messed up. I think we can all agree with that. Things are missing, things are not where they should be. And I tried telling that one tank to fall back, so that way the TD could get baited into my line of fire. And no, I apparently said I was falling back. So seeing as my teammate got taken out, I was realizing that that TD could push on me, and I'm not really in a position to trade with that. So I decided to fall back from the position. I saw the light tank was going after Artie. Seeing an opportunity, I went back to the base, or I already was, and I just stopped and took care of the light tank to protect artillery, because artillery at the moment is still very much an asset, regardless of the hate that they may get. If they're on my team, they are an asset to me. I rely on them. I mean, one of them landed a really nice shot on an E5. But now here I am, as I'm just taking time, I'm sitting back, I'm looking for opportunities to exploit. If you look at the minimap, you see that in between these two teams, it looks like there's an area for me to flank. That's not really the case. There is an unknown amount of vehicles that are not spotted on the minimap. So making a move out in the open like that, where there is no information available to me, is not really the best decision, full health or not. So it's, for me, sticking as an autoloader, a lightly armored vehicle. To me, I figured it would be safer to sit back among the cover of bigger guns, ones with bigger armor, and generally under the umbrella of artillery, and just provide support and help defend the base, because, you know, let's be honest, the TDs may need that. May need a flexible gun to be able to move around. So I did spot that the TD was out in the middle, and seeing as I was done reloading, I figured, okay, this might be a good opportunity here to quickly move around, take care of the one tank. I believe it was a 268 version 5. Yes, it is. Seeing that it's health enough for me to be able to hopefully clip it out, I figured, you know what, I might be able to go forth and take care of it, catch him unaware. I'm trying to keep my distance, that way I'm unspotted. That's not the case. Luckily for me, the version 5 is focused on something else, and I'm able to just simply sit back and, you know, take care of him. And at the same time, I kind of just locked the turret, auto-aimed, and was keeping an eye on being the targeted symbol to see if that would pop up. So I have 2 shots left. I'm aware that I'm still spotted. I'm being very cautious, trying to position these rocks on my right in between me and anyone that might be up there on the hill, and seeing an opportunity to get some nice easy broadside shots in the 705. I pretty much put shots in, and then I get away. I have been lit the whole time. I was aware I was lit the whole time, and I was honestly counting my blessings at the time that I did not get shot. Now, this is where the awareness of your own situation needs to come into play here. I made a mistake coming up here. I have 6 shots left of standard, and that's going to bite me in the butt coming up here, those 6 shots. I'm loading in. I see artillery has fallen back. I'm trying to keep the 705 spotted for artillery, but at the same time, I'm trying to keep... I'm trying to stay in between the 705 and artillery, trying to keep him distracted, not take care of artillery. I'm loaded. First shot doesn't do anything. I take a shot from the 705, and at this point, I'm just using my mobility and the fact that, you know, the slow turret rotation of the 705, and I just took care of the 705. Unfortunately, now I'm the last tank alive. Here's a mistake. I wasn't paying attention to my own ammunition count on my standard rounds because I reloaded while still having remaining rounds in the clip. Now I've only got 1 round, and I was unaware of this. People in stream were aware of this, but when I'm in a really good game or I'm focusing, I'm not paying attention to chat. And they were warning me, and I was not paying attention. By the time the moment that this round gets loaded is when I realize, oh crap, I only had 1 round and I paid for it. So I probably would have paid for it either way, but realizing that I was wasting my time circling a vehicle for 1 shot, that was a mistake. And that's one of the lessons of you need to be aware of your own situation of keeping track. At this point now, there's 4 tanks left. I've only got 10 rounds of heat left. Here's the next lesson of being aware of the paths open to you. I know the vehicles are on my left, and then there's also this village. I want to use the village as cover to make it harder for them to see. I'm also being very careful to try and knock over as little as possible, especially trees. I don't want to knock any trees over lest they give away my position before I'm spotted. Unfortunately, I get spotted, but it was still a smart move going in there and using the buildings as cover, so that way the shot, you know, the chance of them getting an easy shot were very slim. So, seeing that they're capping the base, I know that there is someone still on, you know, on base, and I'm going to use my vision and the relatively good camo value of the bat chat here to just simply sit back and just empty the clip of 5 rounds here onto the VK 4502. At the time here, I do take the shot, really because I know that the situation for me is pretty much hopeless. I'm not going to win this. I was like, you know what, I'll take it. That was a good trade. You know, 5 shots for however that much, acceptable. Either way, I knew I was going to die. I was not going to win this. So at the time, I was like already content with the game. To me, this was a moral victory due to my performance. Here I'm going to make a mistake. Again, what I'm trying to do is put as much cover between me and my opponents while still trying to spot what I can. Unfortunately, I get counter-spotted. One of my 5 remaining shots only does a critical. And seeing that the One of the other heavies was closing in on me. I decided to use the buildings again. The the off Panzerfahr comes up, crests the ridge, and get a nice decent shot at somewhat on the move. And unfortunately, I stop and back up. And that's what, causes the for me to get killed and ultimately a defeat. But overall, at least for me in a vehicle I rarely play, this was a very, very good game, and you're going to see that in terms of combined damage. But overall, the overall lesson of this was just general awareness in everything in a game, of even your own situation, paths you can take, vehicles, map awareness, just everything. And I thought that this game that I had on a live stream was a very, very good game, and I did 10K combined even though it was a loss. Nonetheless, I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this one, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and bell icon for notifications.